guys, welcome back to a new video. So there's not gonna be much talking here. You've already seen that we have pretty much got onto the engine bay and started sanding down all the little holes and welding them up in preparation for some body filler and paint. So real quick, let me go over exactly what I'm doing. As you can tell over here, all of the holes and all the places that are gonna get welded up, I'm basically just kind of tack welding very slowly, so you don't want to build up a lot of heat where it's gonna warp this sort of panel, but just kind of tacking it a little bit until it's covered all the way, and then I sand it down as flat as I can get it. And you can see this hole, actually there's a little pinhole right in the middle, so I'm gonna have to go back over this one. But that's pretty much the process for this whole engine bay. Again, we're doing all the holes first on this side, all the holes over there, and then we'll probably start tackling some of the holes over here, the ones that we don't need, and then after that we'll start hopping onto the seams. All right guys, so that's about it. Just a lot more work on the engine bay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get back to work.
Really hard not to interrupt you, so you didn't like cut your arm off or something.
Yeah,
so we also try to get your attention. Wow, that's scary.
You see how nice and smooth it's coming out?
Yeah, but that's so. There's so many things that fly off that. I don't like that.
So, it's been a lot of work. It's been a couple of days and a couple of hours each day, and this is pretty much where we're at. Let's zoom in a little bit so I can show you exactly how the holes kind of welded up and where I currently am at and what the next steps are gonna be. All right guys, so here's how the Fender Wells look. Now, I've only done work on the Fender Wells, so I haven't done anything back on the Firewall yet. And obviously the seams are not welded up, but all of the little holes, and man, Toyota had a lot of them, they have all been pretty much welded up. Now you'll see little tiny pinholes here. This is not all the way through, but I am gonna fiberglass over all of this stuff, use some fiberglass filler to basically fill in any of those little pinholes, because I don't want to, if I try to weld this up, it's going to burn through. And I've tried, you know, getting it completely solid, and this is solid. There's no light behind it. So you can see I'll take my flashlight and go up underneath it, and you'll see that there's no light shining through there. So it's completely solid, it's just a little bit pitted at the moment. But we'll take care of all that with a little bit of fiberglass filler. I think that's going to be totally fine to seal all these up. I've done most all of the holes here, and they've all been sanded down relatively well. I did miss one right on the back here, so I still have to do that one. Got these down there. Again, we're going to have some filler over these. It's going to smooth everything out. And then over on this side, same deal. I've done all of the holes in the Fender Wells, minus the bigger ones. That's what we're going to work on next. But all the small holes have been welded up. I do still need to grind this one down. This one is a pain in the butt. Oh my gosh. Trying to weld this solid and sand it down has been absolutely unbelievable. Got these all sanded down nice. This one's sanded good. Anyway, it's coming along, guys. It's a lot of work, but it is getting there. All right, but that's where I'm going to call it for today. I'm going to go inside, get something to eat, and then after work tomorrow, we'll come back out here and start working on the bigger holes. This hole here, those little smaller holes over there, same thing on the other side. We'll hop on that, take some sheet metal, try to cut out some holes, and patch the larger ones instead of trying to tack weld them, which would be almost impossible. So yeah, anyway, I'll catch you tomorrow, and we will get back on this engine bay. Alright guys, well I think that's going to do it for this video. Unfortunately, I'm kind of ending it actually a little bit early because my angle grinder actually just died on me. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and stop it here. We'll run over to Home Depot tomorrow or something like that, get another angle grinder, and then get back on this engine bay. But let me show you all the progress that we got done in this video. So here is the progress so far. Now, I've pretty much finished, besides the seams, but I've pretty much finished both wheel welds. Unfortunately, I did have to go back through and do a couple of tack welds on some holes that burned through. So you can see a little bit up here, a little bit up there, a little bit down here. This is the worst, actually. Some up there, and around here as well. This piece actually turned out amazing, except for a couple little holes that I just decided to, it actually didn't burn through, but they were little pitting spots and I just wanted to kind of fill them in, so. But unfortunately, the angle grinder died. That's what I was working on right here, and then it pretty much just died on me. Here's my old faithful grinder. You can see it's plugged up. See, died. Ugh, sucks, man. This thing's lasted such a long time, but I was kind of curious when it was gonna die. I mean, it was pretty old and it's gotten me through a lot, so I guess it's time for a new angle grinder. But for the most part, the fender well, all of the holes on the fender well have been completely welded up. Same thing over here. All the holes on this fender well have been completely welded up. So another reason why I'm wanting to stop here is because I'm actually going to Colorado this coming up week. So I want to go ahead and get a video posted for you all because I will be out for an additional week and I won't be able to work on this thing. So we're going to go ahead and end it here. Next video, we're going to hop onto the Firewall, get all the holes and everything taken care of on the Firewall. And then once we're done with that, we're gonna start tackling the seams. And I do think that I'm gonna go ahead and just weld them all up. Might as well, we've already gone this far. So we'll start welding all the seams and everything. And then once that's done, we start getting into the filler portion of it, smoothing everything out, making sure everything's nice and straight, and prep it and get it ready for a nice paint job. Guys, I hope these videos aren't too boring. Just keep in mind that there is a lot of stuff that is going on during these videos. It may not look like it in the video, but I've been out here working on this bay for hours, over days. So, I mean, we're talking, this is a lot of work, and for anybody who's thinking about doing it, I think the final product's gonna be worth it, but just get ready because it is a lot of work. So keep that in mind if you all decide you wanna do this to your car. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and thanks to all of you subscribers for subscribing to the channel. If y'all like this sort of content, please smash that thumbs up button. If you want to be notified when more progress comes out on this car and any of the other projects within the garage, make sure to tick that little bell notification to be notified when I do post content to this channel. With all that being said, thank you all again for tuning in. Stay tuned for more A86 content, and until next time, I'll see you later.